Hey strangers, my name is Logan Lovell and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today we're going to do 10 facts about Ted Bundy. If you don't know who Ted Bundy is, he is like Jeffrey Dahmer, a serial killer. He had good looks, a charisma, personality. He was I think he was rich, but all that stuff. But the thing is that like Jeffrey Dahmer, he, like I said, he was a serial killer, but his target was on women, and yeah, so he got. So yeah, like a lot of things are happening, and by the end, he was pleaded guilty and was sent to the chair on January 24th, 1989. Now, what's kind of scary about that whole thing is that this is not a fact, by the way. This is kind of scary, but that thing about January 24th is that's that is in basically 3 days to my birthday. So yeah, it's not that creepy, but still. It's not on that day, but not on my birthday. But yeah, so the first fact is, the first fact is, it's possible that this girl was behind on reason why Ted Bundy decided to kill women. So Bundy fell in love with this girl named Stephanie Brooks, a classmate he met at the University of Washington, and the two dated, they became boyfriend and girlfriend, and then they got engaged. But then all of a sudden she breaks up with him, and I don't really know why. She probably had her reasons, but it was the stupidest reasons, and don't break up with a serial killer. And then all of his victims that he kills are believed to look similar towards the girl who broke his heart, because they were all white females between the ages of 15 to 25, were college students, and mostly from middle-class background. They also had long, straight, dark brown hair with a part in the middle, just like Stephanie did. So if you'd have that later on, well, he's dead now, but no, you don't know. There's probably someone out there. In 1970, no. The second fact is actually kind of surprising, because he actually did something that's very humaning towards him to do that, and that is saving a boy from drowning. So in 1970, a 3-year-old boy falls into the Green River, and Bundy all of a sudden saves him, and that's really cool for him to do that. Meaning he doesn't have a heart, but he didn't really use it that much. Third fact. So third fact has involved family stuff. So when usually serial killers' family, they had bad childhood, they had good childhood, families were together, family got divorced. No one knew, no one probably didn't know who their father was, family stuff. However, his family is a bit messed up, actually. So when his mother had him, she was actually single, and since he was born in 1940, it was a big no-no for that to happen, for a single mother having a child but living on her own. So her parents took her in, and they made a lie saying that Ted was their biological parent, while his actual mother was his sister. So basically his whole life, during his many years, he thought that his mother was actually his sister. So I don't know who told him that. No. Honestly, yeah. But then this is what get weird. The rumor is saying that, trying to figure out who his actual father was, and there's rumors saying his actual father was his grandfather. So we don't know if that's true or not. If that was true, that means Bundy is a product of incest, which is messed up. So the fourth fact is, Bundy actually helped capture a serial killer. It's funny because he, being a serial killer, helped out catching in a serial killer. It's kind of like with Dexter. You know that movie Dexter? That movie. They show Dexter where he's a serial killer, but he kills other serial killers, and you're trying to figure is he bad or is he good? Well, in that case, Bundy is bad. Bundy's horrible. And he actually captured a man named Gary Ridgway, who was known as the Green River Killer. I really don't know what he did. I think he killed girls and dumped their bodies at the Green River. That's why he got the names. So yeah. Fifth fact. So this is a marriage thing. So while on his trial, Ted called his girlfriend during that time, Carol Ann Boone, to the witness. Once there, Ted, using a Florida law that states that a marriage declaration in court in the presence of a judge constituted as a legal marriage. He married Carolyn Boone right at the spot. They got married. She thinks she just like knew that maybe she's like probably knew somewhere that he was innocent. That's why she supported him. She had his baby. She had a daughter. And then when he pleaded guilty, and then she realized who he really was, she divorced him. Yeah, I really don't know what happened to her. I don't know what's happening to the daughter. So I hope they have a good life. I bet they had a good life, and yeah. 6-1. Okay, this is a bit detailed, but it involves him escaping prison 2 times. So in the first time, it was during recess, and he asked for the court's permission to visit the courthouse law library to research his case. And the Bundy opened a window and jumped from the second story, spraining his right ankle. He was kind of like hiding, and then I think the police got him. And then the second time was when he got back from the thing, and he saw he saw a hole that was 1 square foot wide in the corner of his cell ceiling, and managed to squeeze through the small space on 23rd December 1977 after losing 35 pounds. I feel like when you go to like go into prison and they say, you have 40 years or like you got 20 years in prison, unless you're on death row or lifetime prison, you're not getting out. No way you're getting out. You're not getting out. And then you go in, and then like you'll be like a normal weight, but then when you got out, you lose weight. And that's actually happened. I think there's a guy named Gucci Mane, and actually that, I don't know if it is him, I don't know, but that's actually happened. And yeah, I feel like, because I don't think they feed them that much, but yeah, or they just don't like prison food. So, and he found books and filed under a blanket to replicate his body. And then during that time, he killed a woman, and then I think it was in 1979 or something like that. They found him and then take him back. 7th fact. Ted wrote Christmas cards 1 month and 4 days before his execution by the electric chair. And 2 cards signed by him went for at $5,000 and $3,000, and I don't know what that symbol is, but yeah, and were written on 19th and 20th December 1988. 1 card reads, "God bless you, Ted." 8th fact. He showed violent tendency at a young age, and as young as like 3 years old, and his maternal aunt named Julia recalled lying down for a nap, and then she woke up having knives around her, surrounded by knives, with a smiling Ted looking at her. That's at her side. That's scary. See, this is why I meant the whole, something's wrong. If there's something wrong with the kid, and don't say, oh, he's just going with the face. No, bitch, no. 9th. Ted, okay, it wasn't real. This is not really interesting, but I just wanted to put in. Ted was heavily involved with the Republican Party. Do you know who else is involved with the Republican Party? That's right. You know who it is. I don't really have to say. And 10th fact, his real name was Theodore Robert Cowell. I don't know how he got the Bundy. Okay, when I heard Bundy, I thought it meant, I thought it was Carl. I thought it meant towards Carl, but yeah. So those are the facts about him. I hope you have a good time. Maybe it's Monday. Sorry, it's Monday. Oh, it's Monday now. I don't know where I'm going with this. So subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and comment below what serial killer should I do facts about. Bye.